Welcome to DeFi Crypto Today. Our topic today is MidasDAO, the Ohm fork, the newest Ohm fork on the Avalanche network. There's a lot of new forks, and this one is a little bit interesting, despite the fact it's brand new. So we're going to have a closer look at it. Now, first, I wanted to tell you a little bit about King Midas, from which they took the name. For those that don't know the story, this is from Greek mythology, and King Midas was gifted by the gods to be able to turn everything he touched into gold. So this is a picture of him here, and he turned his daughter into a statue of gold. There's a lot of parents that might think that's a good idea. But anyway, so that's the story. Everything he touched turned to gold. So that's where the expression Midas touch comes from. And hopefully the Midas touch will happen as well at MidasDAO. They also have a program that they call Midas touch, and we're going to explore that today and see what it means. So if we look at this, as you could expect, it's got a huge APY. For those that trying to figure out what this means, this is a quadrillion percent. So it's very, very high at the moment. Probably going to go down a bit pretty soon, I expect, because otherwise they're going to burn down their treasury. But at the moment, they're using this strategy to try to attract people to buy the tokens and deposit that in their treasury here. Okay, so the project is very young. It started on December 6th, I believe. So just a few days old. And it already accumulated almost $5 million in treasury, which is quite nice. So it seems that their marketing is doing okay. This is still very young, very risky. We don't know if it's going to be successful yet, but the team seems to be pretty smart, and I'll show you why I'm saying this. So right now, let's review what they're talking about. For those that are not very familiar with Ohm forks, the Ohm token was invented by OlympusDAO, which is a very successful protocol that started back in March of this year. And it was copied by Wonderland, which became very successful as well. And now all of a sudden there's this wave of new projects that are deciding to use the OlympusDAO formula of protocol owned liquidity, which resides in the treasury like this. So the protocol owns the liquidity. When people buy the tokens, they exchange their other tokens like MIM or AVAX, okay, and they end up being deposited in the treasury. And the treasury takes those tokens, puts them in liquidity pools, and collects swap fees and other things. So they invest the funds to collect more revenues for the protocol and distribute that revenue to the token holders. So that's basically the OlympusDAO formula, which is being used here as well. Okay, as they explain here, bond, LP fees, and other investments are coming from the treasury, are going to regulate the crown. Supply crown is the token for this project, and determine the crown intrinsic value. So they can use the treasury to maintain the value of the crown token, or raise it or lower it, and as well they can do the same with the APY. Okay, so they can manipulate the treasury to increase the APY or increase the value of the token, whichever they think the protocol is going to benefit from. Okay, all right. So they're explaining a little bit about the treasury that I talked about, and here there's talk about their crown token, and we'll see where you can buy it. All right, so let's have a look at their dashboard. So right now, this is the price of the token, 236. Their market cap, their TVL, those are okay. Now this is the super high 1 quadrillion APY that we saw earlier. Now, I believe this is not going to last forever. It's super high, and what they're doing, I think, is they're using this as a promotional tool to attract investors, okay, and grow their treasury here. They already have close to $5 million, which is pretty good considering this is their first week of operation. But it's still fairly small, okay, because it's brand new. Personally, I feel more secure once they reach about 50 million and up. But so consider this as a risky investment. Okay, we still don't know how successful they're going to be long term because it's brand new. Okay, and also who knows what's going to happen when they lower this sky high APY here. Okay, maybe a lot of people will flock somewhere else, okay, to find super high yields again. Okay, that's always a possibility. Although this team is pretty smart, they've done a lot of good stuff that is trying to keep the price of the token high. I will see what I'm talking about in a minute. Now, this is interesting. Since it started just a few days ago, if you invested, let's say you bought one crown token at the very beginning, today you would have 1.45 crown tokens. So already you would have made a gain of 45% in just like, what, 5-6 days. Just during the first week. So it's really amazing. Okay. So that's very encouraging. Okay. We like to see the current index grow. Okay, that means how much money people are making. Okay, you can see that through that. Okay, this is the backing per crown token. It's a little bit low because the treasury is a little bit low, but it's still encouraging considering it's only a few days old. Now the runway is a bit low as well. Okay, the runway means how many days they can maintain this super high APY before they run out of treasury. So it's about 50 days right now. And that's why I keep saying that I don't think they can maintain this super high APY for very long. They need to grow their treasury, okay, to maintain the APY as high as possible. Okay, so and that's why I think they're going to lower the APY at some point and let the treasury grow. And as the treasury grows, they're able to sustain a very high APY for a longer term. So even if they brought it down to, I don't know, 50,000%, that's still pretty amazing, okay? There's no bank around that gives you 50,000% per year. Think about that, okay? But still, you know, it's something to consider when you invest in this, okay? At some point, the APY is going to go down. All right, so let's look at the rest of the facilities here. We have this button that says Add AVAX Network. If you don't have the Avalanche network set up on your Metamask, just hit this button, okay? It's going to configure your Metamask, okay? It's going to add all the relevant information in it. Now, this button here, you should use that if you want to see. When you buy the crown token, if you want to see it in your wallet, you click on this, and then it's going to add the crown token to your wallet. You click the button, and then it's added. Okay. Similarly, you probably want to add the S crown token. That's the staked crown token. Okay, so let's do that as well. Seems that there's a small technical difficulty. I did it before, it worked. I don't know why it's not working right now, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's have a look at the staking page. Okay, so we see the APY that we know, and all that information we've seen already. Now, this line here, after you buy the crown token, I'll show you where to buy it. You can buy it on TraderJoe. There's the link here. We're going to go there in a minute. After you buy the crown token, it's going to show in your wallet and here as well. But the crown token by itself does not earn any APY. If you want to earn something, you have to stake it and keep it staked. as long as possible to maximize your earnings. This is passive income. Passive income means you buy the token, you stake it, and then you chill. Okay? You relax, you watch Netflix, and you forget about it. Okay? That's what you need to do. You're not going to make money with an ohm fork by buying and selling all the time. Okay? You cannot expect to make a lot of money with that because you're not going to earn the APY if you buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell the token. No, it doesn't work like that. You buy the token, you stake it, and you chill. Okay? It's passive income. Passive income means you do nothing. You just relax, you chill, and it's going to make money while you sleep. I don't know how much better it can get. Okay? All the ohm forks, all the OlympusDAO forks work the same way. And still there's some people that are confused about that. I don't know what's confusing about it. Okay? You stake, and you chill, and you earn super high interest. What more can you ask for? I really don't know. A lot of people seem to think that they have to make this very complicated and they have to watch the chart and it's going up and it's going down and they need, do I buy now, sell now, whatever. Don't do that. This is the easiest way to make money. You buy the token, you stake the token, you relax. And you just earn every 8 hours this crazy high interest here. Every 8 hours they're going to give you over 2% return. And after 5 days, assuming they maintain this APY for 5 more days, okay, you would earn 51%. It doesn't get a lot better than that on any planet in any galaxy, okay? Just relax, okay? Stake and relax. I have to make this clear because a lot of people give me questions and say, oh, the price went up, the price went down, what do I do, what do I do? You don't do anything. You just stake and you relax. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple strategy. All right? So, to recap, at first you see your balance of crown that is in your wallet. It's sitting here. After you stake it, it comes here and it stays here. And after it's staked, here you see the value in dollar of your investment. And then here you're going to see your next reward amount that you're going to get every 8 hours. Okay, so the next reward amount is going to show here in S crown tokens and its value in dollar next to it. All right, very easy. So, all right, let's have a look at the minting as well. Right now, minting is not as profitable. You see the rates here? The rates here are discounts that you can get when you buy the token, okay? But if the discount here is smaller than this rate, don't bother with the discount. You're only earning, 39% here, while you could earn 51% if you stake directly. Sometimes the rates here are higher. They were higher a few hours ago. But these change every few seconds. It depends on the demand. If there's a high demand, the rate are going to go down. Okay? And if the demand is lower, then the rates go up. That's it. And sometimes you'll even see negative rates. And doesn't mean there's anything bad. It's just there's too much demand. Okay? For those bonds. So don't worry about that. Okay? Just look at the rates. Is it higher here or here? If it's higher here, just buy the token on TraderJoe, like I'm going to show you in a minute. And then stake it, and that's it. Okay? If the rates are higher, then what you do, you click on Mint here. You check which rate is the best. And you get yourself any of these tokens. You can get them on TraderJoe as well. Okay? And then you bring them here, and you mint. Minting means you're buying the token at a discount. That's all it means. So instead of paying, let's click on this one. So it's going to show you the minting price, which is going to be lower than the regular crown price. Okay. in a second, I hope. You'll see that the rate here, if it wants to show up, is going to be lower. I don't know why it's bugging right now. When I tested it earlier, it worked fine. But anyway, so it's probably my computer, I don't know. Anyway, typically you're going to see the minting price, and it's going to be lower than the crown price, okay? And that's a discount you're getting. Now, when you mint, basically you're buying the crown token at a discount, okay? So in this case, you're giving crown MIM LP tokens in exchange for crown tokens at a discount, and they're vested for a certain number of days. It's typically 5 days, okay? And after 5 days, you can claim those tokens, okay? You want to redeem, and you can claim them, and then you can claim them in auto stake. So if you want to stake them, you claim after you earn the tokens, you can claim it and have them stake automatically. Okay, that's usually the best method to make money. Okay, and gradually you'll see your rewards accumulate day after day. So typically it's like 20% per day until you reach 5 days, and then you have 100% of the value that you can claim and stake. All right. Anyway, it doesn't want to show us the amounts at the moment, but that's okay. We don't need it. We prefer to stake anyway because the rate is better here. All right. All right, so let's see if, how we buy the token. So we click on that link, we get to TraderJoe, and you get this message here, okay? Because it's a new token, TraderJoe warns you that it wants you to verify that you're inputting the right token, okay? Because sometimes there are fake tokens and scam tokens, and TraderJoe is warning you against that. Now, since you got the link directly from the official website, you should be all right. Okay, so you click I understand, you click this here. Let me make this dark, it's too bright. And if you've got some MIM tokens, here you could buy the crown token. I don't have any MIM in my wallet right now, but let's say I had 1,000 MIM, I could buy 4.2 crown tokens, and then I would connect my wallet, and then I would hit swap, and I would buy those tokens. Once I bought those tokens, because I added the token in my Metamask, they're going to show up there, and they're going to show, whoops, on this page, they're going to show here. And then I can hit max, and then approve, and then I hit stake, and then they're going to appear here at S crown. All right, that's what you want to do if you want to earn the APY. Otherwise, you're not earning anything. Okay, make that very clear. It's very easy to do, but if you forget to do that, you're not earning anything. Anyway, there was a percentage of people, this one, sorry, right here. See here, it shows that only 85% of the people are staking. What does that mean? 15% of the people bought the crown token and they're not earning the APY. How silly is that? They're missing out on a quadrillion % right now. That's what happens when you don't stake. Okay? 15% here, approximately 15% of the people are not staking. What's wrong with them? I don't know. Maybe they don't understand what's happening. They don't understand that they need to stake. And that's why I'm telling you, you need to stake. Very easy, okay? All right. So let's have a look at their Twitter quickly. This is their Twitter page. Right now, MidasDAO is one of the top gainers. Okay. Oh, right here. Right here. Plus 77% as the time they published this, an hour ago. Also here, they use what they call their Midas Touch program, which means that once a week, they use a part of the Treasury to buy back tokens to maintain the price or raise the price of the token, okay? So they really want to help the investors make money, okay? And that's why they're buying back tokens. And what they did, they bought back the tokens and they put them in with MIMS to put them in a liquidity pair. So, and that liquidity pair goes back in the Treasury to earn income, to earn swapping fees. Okay, so that's good also. You want the Treasury to earn income so that it can give you even more APY. All right, so they're doing the right thing there. Here also they're showing that Midas Crown token from Midas was one of the top performers on the Avalanche ecosystem and so on. So you can have a look at the rest of this stuff. It's pretty good. Okay, now I want to show you the Discord channel, because that's where you're going to get most of the information. Okay, and you can ask questions directly to the people that are responsible. Like this guy here, Golden Boy, seems to be one of the guys in charge at Midas. Okay, and people were asking him about audits, my favorite subject. So a lot of people said, hey, we want audits and so on, because although the OlympusDAO protocol has been audited multiple times, it's on Ethereum. MidasDAO is on Avalanche. So you have to edit the code somewhere in order to make it work on Avalanche. And when you edit code, chances are that sometimes you might introduce bugs and errors in the code. Okay, so that's the purpose of auditing. Auditing verifies your code, make sure that there's no bugs, that everything, all the functions work the way they're designed to function, and so on, because they're going to verify the code line by line to make sure everything works, okay, the way it's supposed to work. And also maybe they find flaws in the code, and maybe they can plug the flaws so that hackers cannot get in and steal the money and all that good stuff. Okay, now the problem with audits is that they take a long time. They take at least 1 month, maybe 2. They are very expensive. It's at least $50,000. So a lot of protocols say, the OlympusDAO code was audited already. I don't want to spend the time and the money to do that. But I feel that when the team is committed for the long term, it's a good idea for them to invest the money and the time to get an audit done. Okay, it's difficult, it's expensive, it takes time, and so on. But if you're invested in the project for long term, you should get an audit done. This guy said in here, if you search for audits, that they're planning to do an audit. So they haven't done an audit just yet, but it's in the works apparently. Apparently they're negotiating to try to get an audit done. Also negotiating to get the KYC done. So if we search, that's the Golden Boy guy again. And he's talking about audits and all that stuff. So you search for audit and you'll find what they're talking about. So whenever they're going to be committed and they're going to sign the contract to do an audit, you're going to know here. But in the meantime, it's still risky because we don't know if they have bugs in their code or not. Okay. Also, audits verify that there's nothing nefarious in the code. Okay, like that's why I don't really like developers that say, oh, I don't want audits, I don't want audits. Well, maybe they introduce something bad to steal your money in there and you don't know, right? So an audit just gives investors confidence that the team is not going to do a rug pull. Okay, that they're going to, they're committed for the long-term profitability of the code, okay, of the protocol and the token holders. Okay. I also mentioned a KYC, that they're investigating who they're going to do a KYC with and all that stuff. So I guess in the coming days, we're going to get more information about the KYC and the audits, which are good news. All right. Now, I wanted to point out that there's a lot of information provided by the team here. So there's a README section, okay, that tells you the basic stuff about the protocol. The announcement is very important. They talk about their Midas Touch program right here. What is the Midas Touch? Okay, I talked about it earlier. Basically, they want to spend about 10 to 15% of the treasury every week to buy back the Crown token so that it's less diluted. The price should go up okay, and what they're doing is 50% of the tokens that they buy back are going to be redistributed to the people that are staking their crowns. So if you have S crown and you're staking and you're earning your APY, you're also going to earn extra S crown tokens that they bought back. That's very, very good news. So here's another reason for staking and chilling. Okay? Stop buying and selling for no reason. Just buy the token, stake it, chill, and these guys not only are going to give you the super high APY every 8 hours, but on top of that, once a week, there's a chance that they're going to give you some crown tokens to reward you on top. Okay? Now, the distribution is proportional to the weighted value of your holdings. So if you have a lot of crown tokens, it's going to give you a lot more crown tokens. If you have a little bit of crown tokens, it's going to give you a little bit more crown tokens. Okay, that's how it works. And and the other 50% are going to be burned. So they have two choices. They give you back and they burn, or they buy back the tokens. They distribute 50% of them to the S crown wallets, and the other one is used to create a liquidity pair with the MIM and deposit that in the Treasury to earn more rewards, more swapping fees. Okay, so all these things are really positive. Okay, I really think the team is smart. They seem to be doing the right thing. I'm really hoping that they're going to sign the contract for the KYC and the audits. The KYC is not very difficult. It takes about a day, and it's only a few $1,000s to get that done. So they should definitely have that done. That's not a big problem. And it shows their commitment. Okay? The audit is a bigger commitment, but it's definitely something important to consider when you want to ensure the success of your project long term. Okay, so there's a lot of information here in the announcement that you should check. The other place you should check is the official links. So there's a big pile of links: the website, the DAB, the Discord, Twitter, etc., documentation. So check this out. You have the contract address for the whole protocol are listed here as well. They tell you where to buy the crown token on TraderJoe. It's all good. Okay, you have some guys that are explaining to you what to do. Okay, so for instance, okay, how to configure your Metamask, how to add the crown to Metamask, where to buy it, and how to stake, how to mint. All that stuff is listed here. Here, if you have tokens on another network and you want to bridge them over, they give you a list of all kinds of bridges you can use. And here you have a video that explains the OlympusDAO original game theory that says you buy the token, you stake it, and you chill. Very, very, very easy. And that's the best thing you can do. Okay? That's the way to earn the maximum reward out of protocols designed like this one. All right? Okay, yeah, so check out the Discord. I think there's a lot of valuable information there, and that should really help you. You can have a quick look at their documentation. Okay, the explanations are reasonably basic, okay, but it covers most of what you need to know. Okay, so configuring Metamask and adding your crown and so on and so forth. Not very difficult stuff. So here they explain the minting process and so on. So it's all step by step, just, not difficult. Okay, so I'm happy that they're providing enough documentation for people to be able to use this. It should be, it shows that they care about the investors. Okay, so that's a good sign. Still very risky. There are no audits yet. They said they're planning to order an audit. They're still planning to order a KYC with Assure and so on. So, but not done yet. So keep that in mind before you invest, just in case something bad happens. I'm not wishing anything bad to happen, but bad things are known to happen from time to time in protocols on crypto. So be careful. All right. So that's it for this review. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. You can download the free book. All you have to do is click the link in the description, type in your name, your email address, hit the submit button, and you get a big fat button that says download the free book. And now we have a new option. You can go to upfire.com, okay, download the software here, and if you want to seed my book, okay, you can receive some BNB tokens in your wallet. Okay, that's a new option. And for those of you who don't want to do all this stuff, don't want the free book, they don't want to seed the book, you can simply go to Amazon, give $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will give me a whole $1. See you later. Bye.